You are an adventurer for hire. You take a variety of jobs and contracts to earn a living, usually involving hunting monsters or criminals. This escalated quickly. Escorting merchants and royalty. Those aren't nice, fun jobs. Or it's a fun job, but it's the peak of one of the worst winters in years, and a warm fire quickly became a necessity to survive. Not too long ago, you purchased your own home on the outskirts of town. It's a nice change of pace from moving between inns all the time, but after so many days of returning to an empty, bare home, you feel slightly bored of the routine. Nevertheless, you keep on working. Hello, everybody! My name is Michael Daly, and welcome to Home. Now, this I found while just looking around Game Jolt, and it seemed pretty cool. It's like a little short story narrative about home, I think. And it has to do with fantasy. I mean, inns and swords and shit, which I'm all about. I love I read fantasy novels. I'm reading right now Brandon Sanderson, if anybody knows who that is. I'm reading The Alloy of Law, I think it's called. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. I love fantasy. I love home. Let's go eat a bone? I don't know. The fire crackles warmly. Okay. This is a little barren. Go out to work for the day, press E. Okay, what about if I go over here? What's this? Nothing. Going home. Can we go home? When that song was out, that was my favorite song that ever existed. You spend the day tracking a beast that has been eating the local farmers' cows. Ellipses. You eventually track it back to its lair and defeat it, receiving several cuts and bruises in the process. You claim your well-earned reward and then return home. Can I go home? What's my reward? The fire crackles warmly. Thank you. Okay. Home is whenever I'm in this place. Oh, okay. I accidentally went to sleep for the night. You might make a simple meal and sit to the next fire eating it. And sit next to the fire eating it. There's not much else to do, and the day has worn you out. You go to bed early. Okay, next. I am home. The fire crackles warmly. I don't think that's gonna change anytime soon. Should we go to work? Go out to work for the day? Yes. You escort a merchant carriage between two towns, facing numerous packs of bandits along the way. The long travel and the cold and frequent fighting is draining, but you are given a good sum of gold and some food as payment. You return home exhausted. Home, and we are home. The fire crackles warmly. Home is whenever take off my shoes, settle down for the night. Fuck yes, I'm tired. We killed people. That's exhausting. Once again, you make a basic meal and fall into the chair next to the fire. You throw some more wood on the fire and go to bed. Home, I'm back home, where the fire crackles warmly. That is true. Let's go to work for the day. What are we doing today? You work as a bodyguard and guide of a lord visiting a nearby town. This guy has awesome jobs. What was I saying? Although he is accompanied by 4 of his own guards, he hired you for your knowledge of the area. It's so cool. The lord is an unpleasant man, but the work is better than destroying monsters' nests in swamps. I agree. While walking through the markets, a clearly inexperienced pickpocket barges into the lord and dashes off with a pouch of coins. Don't just stand there, fools! Catch that scum and bring him back here! You pursue the thief through a few streets, but quickly catch up to him in a side alley and tackle him to the ground. The thief is a very young man, maybe still a teenager. Please, sir, don't kill me. I can't leave my brothers alone to fend for themselves. Please just let me have this coin in my life, and I swear I'll never cross you again. Why? No, you take the coin back, but you don't turn him in? Because I'm never going to get hired again. He's rich, and he's an asshole, and he has bodyguards, so he can afford to lose the coin, but that's not how you really should make it in the world. You shouldn't you should never victimize anybody. This was supposed to be a fun, simple game. Why are you putting such a conundrum on me? I guess I let him keep the coin just because I don't want to see him get his hands chopped off because he was a stupid kid and made a mistake, but I will backhand the motherfucker twice. I'm a backhander 2 times. Once so he knows who I am, and once he remembers me. Let him keep the coin. You know this man needs the coin more than the lord. You glance around you. The other guards are nowhere nearby. You tell him to keep the purse and run as fast as he can. Thank you, sir. Thank you. He sprints away, wiping tears from his face. Oh, the kid was crying. You tell the lord that the thief couldn't be found. He is visibly furious. You can forget about your payment. Get out of my sight and be thankful I didn't have you punished where you stand. You're a fucktard, okay, sir? How do you know? What do you mean you're not gonna fucking pay me? I'm gonna fucking kneecap you right now. You are a fucktard. That is, you are a bad man. You are a bad man. You return home, your coin purse is lighter than usual, but your conscience is too, and for that you are thankful. You know what? The only person you gotta go to bed with at good night is yourself. And this asshole, he's probably sitting at home with his harem and shit, like all happy, and I gotta sit here all hungry, and the kid's gonna fucking probably have like dysentery or some shit. Settle down for the night. Yeah, you get dysentery from dirty water, right? I think. You practice some sword play before once again going to sleep early. Okay, so I guess we're going back to the world. It's not really. The fire crackles warmly. One day this fire is going to do something else for me. There's really not much to do here. You spot an unusual request on the notice board in town. A traveling alchemist is looking for a place to stay until winter's end. They're offering a hefty payment for this. You decide to take the quest and go meet them. You enter the local tavern, and as stated on the notice, the alchemist is sitting in the back corner by herself. You show her the notice, and she beams with joy. You're a lifesaver. Thank you. There's not a hope of me getting my stock back home with the winter being as bad as it is, and none of the inns would let an alchemist stay because I'm apparently a hazard to the other guests. You're not gonna blow my shit up, like, right? Don't worry, I won't set your home on fire or blow it up, or whatever it is people think alchemists do. Whether I may need to bring a few of my own things so I can continue working while the weather has me cooped up around here. As she says this, she drops a sack of coins on the table. You're surprised the table can take that much weight. Fuck yeah, you're my best friend. You mean you are homies? Come on, alchemist. We're going to McDonald's. You want something? I'm buying. It's all right. You return home with the alchemist because McDonald's is a celebration, obviously. Pizza Hut is for winners. I have a beautiful woman in my house. Life is good. It's filled with music now. She brought a fucking eye home, apparently. That's so cool. Hello, baby. Alchemist, thanks for letting me dump my stuff in here. Besides, this place seems like it needs more life in it anyways. You really don't spend a lot of time here, huh? And she has fire red hair, not golden, or it could be golden fire hair. Yes, it is so pleasant. I'm gonna sit down and she's gonna set me on fire, isn't it? With the alchemist's help, you make some dinner and the two of you sit next to the fire to eat it. You both talk about work and the weird people and places you've encountered as a result of it. For the first night in a long time, you spend much of it laughing and talking cheerfully. You're surprised when you realize how late it is. You help the alchemist unpack the last of her belongings, and after showing her to her room, you head to the bed. Okay, well, she's still... Oh, wait, morning! Heading out this early? Hey, take some of these with you. They're much better than those mass-produced potions you've been using before now. I know they are. Nothing's better than home-cooked potions. She hands you several vials of healing potions and medicinal bandages. Oh, it feels so good to have someone in my home. Hi! So, like, are you into young dudes with white hair? Like, is that something? Because this isn't oldness. I choose to look this way. I don't know. She's cute. Hi. Are those boots you're wearing? I don't know. But I'm flirting with an 8-pixel image. Okay, leave me alone. You take a job as a courier for a nearby townsmith, delivering weapons and armor to the city. It's long work, and tracking through mounds of snow to get from where the town to the city just makes it worse. After returning from the deliveries, you go to claim your payment from the smith. As you enter the shop, you see the smith talking to his daughter, a somber look on his face. When he sees you in the doorway, he urges his daughter to go upstairs. You can tell from here that she's unwell. Her skin is snow white and she seems to be breathing slightly heavy. Pardon. She rushes upstairs at her father's urging. Welcome back, friend, the smith says, smiling warmly. You are here for the payment, I assume. Just give me a second while I find my pouch. While he searches for the coin pouch, you think about the daughter, feeling worried. Ask about the daughter. Oh, you have to ask, obviously. You mentioned how his daughter seemed unwell and ask if there's any way you can help. His expression darkens for a second before returning to his usual jolly smile. No, there's no problem. She's caught the flu, it seems. Nothing serious. He hands you your payment and bids you farewell. You return home, worried about the smith and his daughter. It's engaging. When I first started playing this game, I'm like, all right, all I'm gonna be doing is walking back and forth. Like it's more of a story than a game. And I started this by saying I love stories or fantasy books. Now this is different. Welcome back. I hate to ask this, but do you think you can help me make some potions later tonight? I'm pretty big batch order and I need to fill tomorrow. Fuck yeah, I will. Don't worry, they're only basic ones. I'll show you how to make them. And I get an education out of this? Fuck yeah. Okay, I can't talk to her anymore. Can I find out anything about the fire? Nope. Okay, I'm going to bed then. I'll help you in the morning. You spend the night helping the alchemist making batches of potions of various kinds. You learn a lot about alchemy in the process, and you place the boxes of new potions in the alchemist's carriage outside. You remember the smith child and ask her if she's able to cure illness. According to her, if the sickness hasn't advanced too far, then it's usually possible. You clean up the leftover ingredients and apparatus. Is it apparati? Is apparatus? I guess that is plural. Yeah, okay. Apparatus while talking about the day's work and then go to bed. I'm up. How you doing, sweetheart? You're heading out now? I'm going in a few minutes too. Thanks again for your help yesterday. Without you, I wouldn't have had time to have even eaten or slept last night. Turns out we have made slightly too many potions, so here, take the extras. You take the extra potions and bring them with you. Awesome. See, it's so nice to have someone home. I just had this conversation. I went out tonight with a friend, Caleb, and I just had this conversation with him how, like, I moved my entire life. All I wanted was my own space. I shared a room with my brother till I was 21. I needed my own space. And now that I have my own place, now that I have my own home, I go the entire week without hearing anyone or talking to anyone other than at work, which isn't much either. I sit in the corner by myself. And like I go see my parents once a week, and it's like that 1 hour that I'm there, I just to go from feeling absolutely nothing to feeling all this love from your parents. It's very powerful to have people you love close by. You don't really realize it or appreciate it until you have nobody. Let me tell you. Anyway, that was really sad and off the topic. Let's go back to the game, shall we? You end up passing through the same town as yesterday on the way home from a monster hunt. You hear crowds of people shouting and cursing a few buildings over. You think it might be coming from the smith shop, and you run there instantly. There's a mob of townspeople outside the shop trying to break the door down. What? Among the shouts and roars, you hear what some of them are saying. She'll turn soon! The longer she lives, the more danger we're in! You must kill her! There's no chance for her! The majority, I think I just screamed into the microphone a little loud, I apologize. The majority of the mob seem blinded by rage, shouting much worse things. Kill the demon! The child must die or we all die! You thought you could hide her infection from us? Do you want to kill us all? You approach the mob and a few of them turn to you. Adventurer, the smith's daughter has been infected by a demon. It's only a matter of time before she becomes an abomination, which is kind of like an abomination. I just read that wrong, and for some reason, midway through the word, I was like, fuck it, bail out. Just say whatever comes to mind. Yeah, that was weird. Herself and kills us all. You can help us, yes? Please kill the child and the smith if you have to. And you can keep everything in that shop and we'll even pay you for the work. Say you have a way to cure her, force the townspeople to leave. If I say I have a way to cure her, am I implying that I'm gonna kill her? Or am I coming out right and saying I'm not gonna kill her? I think I just want to force the townspeople to leave. Because the guy called me friend, so he's a friend. You tell the townspeople to leave them alone. Pardon me. The mob turn to you at once and lunge at you. What? None of them are trained and obviously have no idea how to swing a weapon, let alone their fists. But they have strength in numbers and it's a difficult battle. You receive multiple cuts and bruises from all the sides, but ultimately cut down most of the townspeople and eventually the last remaining few flee. You just killed everyone in town? It's not how you handle things. You enter the shop covered in blood. I wonder how many people are in this town. You're the one from yesterday. That was you who fought all those people. Question mark? I didn't put the inflection at the end, sorry. You tell the smith you're here to help and you know of a way to cure the daughter. If there's any way to cure her, I'll do it, no matter what it takes. That's him, the smithy talking, I think. As he says this, he looks at his daughter, who is hiding behind the counter. She seems barely conscious and is clearly in extreme pain. The smith picks her up in his arms. I'll go with you. Lead the way. You and the smith bolt out of the house, stepping around the bodies of the townspeople, and don't stop running. Eventually, it's kind of like eventually, you reach home. You tell the alchemist what happened. She gathers all the necessary supplies and asks you and the smith to help her. For what feels like hours, the three of you work to make potions, antidotes, and medicines. Jesus Christ, I'm coffee right now. Not the warm, delicious morning beverage either. As you near the end of your stock of supplies, the child breathes calm. Her skin regains its color and she falls unconscious. The alchemist wipes her brow and takes a deep breath. She should do it. She'll be as healthy as ever by tomorrow. All she needs now is rest. Okay, she passed out because the fever broke, I guess. The smith falls into a chair, sobbing with joy. Thank you, friends. I have no words to express my gratitude. Whatever you may need, I'm forever in your debt. We don't even have a home to return to now. I know we won't be welcome back there, and honestly, I can't stand to look any of those monsters in the eyes again. You tell the smith that they can stay here for as long as they need. Does your kindness have no limits? I don't know why my accent's falling in and out with these guys. I'm sorry. I'm not a paid professional. I just do this because I have fun with it. Shut up! That's twice you saved us. He's gonna have Sean Connery in him now. Not in him, I mean, but like in his accent. We'll find a way to pay you back, I swear it. That's not Sean Connery at all. The three of you clean away the supplies and equipment and put the home back in the way it was. I'll stop. Oh, hey, friend! Awesome! I got 2 people to talk to now. My farm of people to talk to is growing. I'm glad we could help her. I imagine she'll be perfectly fine by the time you arrive home tomorrow. Thank you for all you've done, friend. I think I'll stay up and watch over her for the night. Oh, there's somebody here too. Oh, she's passed out. Okay, she's sleeping soundly. And can I talk to the fire? No. Okay, I think I've done all I can do. Let's go to sleep. You stay up talking to the smith about how his daughter became infected. Apparently, the two came across a demon. Oh, it is a demon. Wow, I was just totally get that. A lesser demon while out in the woods. It managed to cut the child before the smith cut it down. He tried for days to find a cure himself, fearing that what would happen if the people knew of his daughter's illness. His fears were eventually realized, and that's when you came along. You talked for a bit longer before eventually going to sleep, exhausted. The smith stayed up all night watching over his daughter. How you doing? She's still sleeping. Okay, sorry, sweetheart. Good morning to you. You're leaving for work, I assume. Never mind, I'm just gonna dodge it. Good luck out there. I'm just gonna give up on the accents. What do you guys? Hey, looks like he stayed up all night last night. I even told him countless times that she'll be fine, but he refused to sleep. Anyway, good luck in the work today. Here, the usual. You take the potions and bandages. Thank you. It's nice to have friends. You know that? What was this? What does this eat? Okay, no, that was just talking to her. Okay. Go to work. You take a job defending miners from the monsters lurking in the dark, winding tunnels. At the end of the day, you use some of the alchemist's medical bandages. You could practically feel your wounds vanishing. You collect your reward and return home, curious as to know the smith's daughter is doing. She's up! Hey! Okay, let's talk to my first one. She's woken up, as you can see. She seems to be full of energy, too. If only she wasn't so shy as to keep it all bottled up. If I talk to her and she goes like, I'm gonna kill your first blood, then I'm gonna be worried. Then it's gonna be like all demon. Dad says you saved our lives. I don't know how to thank you for something like that, but, thank you, friend. We are in your debt. That's what Dad would say, right? Did that sound okay, Dad? I think they understand. I think they don't understand, sweetie. Even a grown man like myself can find the words to thank them for what they did. You don't need to worry about something like that. She woke up a few hours ago. I'm more full of energy than ever. I'm just making up accents at this point. I also picked up some things in town so I could continue smithing to some extent here. Only some basics. I'll need to use the nearest town smithy from time to time. The alchemist said she could look after her while I'm out. I think that was the one word I said correctly. Out. My daughter is a bit shy around new people, but in time she'll certainly warm up to you both. And I'm sure after long I won't be able to shut her up. She's like all other little kids. And then I want to go to Disney World, and I want to say hi to the princess, and then I want to show you I had salad yesterday and it was good, but the carrots, there were too many carrots. Shut up! Children talk too much. Moral of the story. The four of you talk about various things for the night. The smith's daughter remains mostly quiet by her father's side. Occasionally, he throws a question her way in an attempt to get her open up some more. She still seems awkward in the new environment. It seems she'll need some more time to settle in before she can feel completely comfortable around you and the alchemist. The alchemist's daughter goes to sleep early, and you and the others follow suit a few hours later. Ah, good morning. I just finished a gift for you. It should help you to keep it safe back into the wall. It gives you a masterfully crafted dagger, complete with ornate carvings and indentations. I'll have more where that came from. Look at it as my way of saying thanks for everything you've done for us.
Ellipses. Good morning. Please stay safe.
Oh, that's cute. That's okay. I will. Hey there. Hey, here, you know the drill. She hands you some potions and medicinal bandages. Come home safe and try not to get cut up out there. You don't want to terrify the poor child. Yeah, I don't want to come up all destroyed. You take a job gathering boar pelts in the woods. You don't know why exactly anyone needs boar pelts, but you don't really care as long as you get a reward. Although the wind and still make the work uncomfortable, it's an easy day, and you turn in the pelts to collect your payment. You arrive home early as usual. Hey, where did the smithy go?
Welcome back. Dad's out at the smithy in town, but he'll be back later. The alchemist has been looking after me all day. I don't mind though, she's funny and really friendly. I've been learning a lot about things and potions as well.
Oh, hey. You're back, thank God. This fucking kid has been talking my ears off. That's what she wants to say. You're back way earlier. No, well, you're back way earlier than usual. The smith isn't even home yet. I've been looking after the little one since he left. I feel like she's opened up a lot as well. She's taken an interest in alchemy. I told her to make some basic stuff, and she's taking it pretty well. She has talent. She's also been asking a lot about your work. I think she'd like if you talk to her about it later on. Okay, later on, that means not now. I'm going to bed. The three of you talk by the fire. The smith's daughter is clearly more comfortable here after spending time with the alchemist. She asks you about your adventures. You tell her about some of your more interesting jobs. Her eyes wide with wonder while you talk about the monsters you've hunted, the people you've met, and everything else that comes to mind. That was not very poetic. Well, whatever, it's a game. The smith arrives home. His face lightens when he sees all of you. The four of you stay up talking cheerfully through the night. Eventually, you force yourself to go to bed. All right, good morning, folks. How you doing? Hey, what's up, Smith? What you got for me? You got some, like, crazy shield or something? Good morning, friend. I trust you slept well. It's amazing how quickly she opened up to you, Beth. I guess it all thanks to the alchemist. I wouldn't have thought she'd be good with children. Anyway, good luck into the out there. Okay, you got nothing for me? Fuck you. You want to stay rent-free? What do you think this is? What do you think this is? A communist place? Where you were just going to say, no, you got to pay me rent. This is America. This is capitalism. No hand-me-outs. Good morning. Come home safe. Oh, sorry. Why am I doing...
Good morning. Come home safe, okay?
I don't know if that's going to come out on the mic. I have no idea how that's going to sound.
And also, when you get home, do you think you could show me how to be an adventurer like you?
Okay.
My own voice is
making this too cute for me to handle, which is weird.
I know it's dangerous for my age, but at least I want to know how to use a sword and keep people safe.
Oh my God. You tell her you'll teach her if it's okay with her father.
Really? Thank you! I'll ask him as soon as I finish helping the alchemist.
Okay. Hey, good luck to you today. It seems like she wants to help me out with my work from time to time. She really has taken a shine to the whole thing. While talking, she hands you usual potions and bandages. I'm going to work. The day is once again remarkable. You hunt some animals and gather some meat for a village while the local hunter is unwell. You take your payment and return home. What do you got for me, sweetie? Hey, welcome home. Thanks to the little one, I've managed to make enough stock for the day that I can actually relax for once. You're asking why I'm still holding this potion. Honestly, I don't really know. Habit, maybe? Welcome back. My daughter's been telling me how she wants to learn to fight. This might surprise you, but I have no problem with it. She can know how to defend herself someday, so why not start young? My only request is that you use these instead of steel weapons. He gives you a pair of finely carved wooden swords. I made them earlier after she first asked me about learning. They should make things a bit safer than swinging those 3-foot razor blades around.
Welcome back. My dad's heels that'll let me learn to use a sword. When can we start?
Go into bed. You teach the smith's daughter some of the fundamentals of defense and swordplay, evasion, distance, angles, and striking. The concepts don't come naturally to her, unlike alchemy. She's clumsy on her feet and is easily flustered, but she refuses to stop until she makes some sort of progress. This game's a lot longer than I anticipated it was going to be. After a few hours, she's already better than when she started. She's better at staying at a safe distance and is slightly more confident with her footwork. You call it at that for the night. She has much to learn, but she clearly has a drive to keep improving. It's a kid. All kids have the drive to do anything for the first day. If after 2 weeks she's still interested, then you tell me she has the drive. Smith and the alchemist sat nearby and chatted the whole time. After you finish training, the four of you eat dinner and talk amongst yourselves. You go to bed afterwards, promising the smith's daughter that you'll train with her every day you're able. Good morning. I don't think I'd ever seen my daughter enjoy as much as when you inspired last night. In fact, since we're staying here, she's happier and more energetic than usual. All the more reason for me to be thankful for the two of you. Yeah, how about you be thankful in other ways, you know? I'm not kidding. I don't know where I was going with that. Seems like she's about to start practicing again already. She only woke up. How much energy does the child have? As per usual, take these. You take the potions and bandages. Stay safe out there.
Morning. I'll be practicing some more while you are, so I'll be even better by the time you get home.
I can't read, obviously.
Come home safe.
Off to another day of work. Eventually, this is not going to go well, I think. You spend the day hunting a monster that has been eating a villager's crops. You track it down and defeat it. Any injuries you take are quickly remedied with the alchemist supplies. You take your payment and set off home. As you trudge through the wind and snow, you realize you've been looking forward to returning home each day, something you haven't felt in far too long. You don't know how much longer this winter will last, or if others will choose to live somewhere else once it ends, or if the others will choose to live somewhere else who ends. You would gladly let them stay if they wanted to, and something tells you they might end up doing just that. That will be a choice to be made much later on, though. You approach the front door and realize that right now, the only thing you ever really care about is that you're home. I like this. I like this a lot. The end. This was great. This is really good. I really like this. It's a simple little story. That's all it was. I don't know. I have a lot to say about this, but I'm not going to say a lot about this. I feel like I should say a lot. This was great. It wasn't a game. It wasn't a game as for a game sense. It was a little story. It was a little narrative, and you kind of partook in it. But it was, I don't know, it was something so simple. Maybe it's because I like books a lot that I was really into this. It had mixed reviews. Some people said they were bored. Some people didn't get it. I loved it. I don't know if it makes good for a 30-minute video to watch. But honestly, like, I don't know. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the story. And it has a lot of meaning to me right now in life, where I am. It does. And it's funny that I've had this conversation about home twice today with two different people, my mother and my friend Caleb. And I don't know, just everything about this game appeals to me right now. Well, this was home, free game on Game Jolt. Play it yourself if you didn't get enough of this. Yeah, no, I'll leave a link in the description below. Play it for yourself. Let me know what you think. If anyone actually stayed the 30 minutes to watch this whole thing, let me know, because I don't think anyone's going to, because it's kind of boring to watch, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I was even questioning whether or not to put this on the channel for a little while there in the beginning, but no, I'm definitely gonna upload this. I enjoy this a lot. I'm sorry. It's my channel. Fuck you. I do whatever I want. I do what I want. Well, anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. And as always, if you like this video, you please like it. And if you loved it, please subscribe for more daily on the daily. Peace be with you and deuces.